man, Mac the Reactor, fresh out of the trash compactor. You'll know me by now. It's your favorite England-born, somewhat Australian-sounding Reactor. He's a big boss like Rick Ross. He goes harder than Slipknot. He's in permanent beast mode without even applying the cheat code, baby. He's so crazy. I'm going to get back into it, man. I've been enjoying my reactions. I've been having a great journey. I'm nearly at the 500 subscribers, and you'll know I've got something special coming when we hit the 1,000, because I'm going to start doing them album reviews, and I'm going to start doing some extra content for y'all as well. So you'll get to see my dogs, because some subscribers have requested that. You'll get to see my turtles if you want to see them. I got 2 of them. Let's celebrate them together. See what I did there? And, you know, just some extra content as well. You can see a little bit of my life. Videos that have been blocked will be on a separate place where you can go and see them, where YouTube can't get to them. All that good stuff, man. So I'm going to dive into this right away, man. Y'all are probably already know my One Direction journey. If you're new to the channel, hit the playlist. I've got a One Direction playlist. I have a playlist for pretty much all the members as well. I've been reacting to a lot of their content. So I actually stumbled upon this, although I think a couple of people did recommend I watch this anyway. But I stumbled upon this a while back and just noticed. I actually noticed it on my Twitter. I linked it to myself to remind myself and never actually clicked on it. So this is One Direction, This Is Us. It's a featurette. So I'm going to watch it, react to it. I don't know what to expect, but I imagine it might be a little bit more of an insight to One Direction. So let's go One Direction, and that is toward this play button. Lewis.
Louis is a great person to just...
I just realized I just called him Lewis. I've never called him Lewis before. And I realized it's because I saw his name in text. Because it does read like Lewis, but I know it's Louis.
like sit and kind of like just admire what he's like.
I'd always wondered how his brain works. He kind of works like a weird comedian.
He's just enjoying himself, regardless of who's bothered at what he's doing.
It was a good idea until I involved...
Where is Zayn Malik or Malik? You should correct me on that too, because I think I've said Malik before and I'm not sure I'm saying it correctly. Where is Zayn from? Because he sounds like he's from the north. He doesn't sound like he's that far from me. He could even be from Manchester or just somewhere within that, you know, I need to hear the accent more. Isn't it great the way that they're praising each other and speak of each other so positively, and the way Niall just said he loves the way that Louis' mind works? Because I think that too. His songwriting ability is, wow.
Louis. Marco. Isn't it always good?
Yeah, I mean, that's when generally things start to, you know, go wrong.
Okay, stop.
Come here, Niall.
Go,
Liam, go! Yeah!
If it wasn't for Louis, we'd be the most boring band in the world. But at the same time...
What a thing to say, man, because I don't think that. Without Louis, I still think they'd be a great band, but I know what he's saying, though. Without Louis, it would not be the same at all. It wouldn't. Because he's wrote some of their best songs, man. And if you've been hearing what Louis been putting out, like, first of all, that Wall song on its own. Like, I understand that's the theme for the album, but that song on its own, I just reacted to Kill My Mind, and it killed my mind. This guy is a genius, man.
He knows the balance between having a laugh and getting the job done.
10 minutes later.
10 minutes later.
Let's go!
Daddy of the group.
Funniest thing is now, is that me and Louis did not get on at all.
We used to be
Not
at each
know
other's
that.
throats while we were on the X Factor.
We were 2 completely different characters.
He took it so seriously.
You know, he was really loud and bubbly.
But whenever I wanted to do anything like slightly mischievous, he was always the daddy.
I think there was one point where I was just, I literally...
I didn't think that, because I thought that, am I wrong? I thought that Louis was older. I guess maybe if I'm right, Liam just took on the role, I guess.
That's why I got the name as Daddy Direction.
The dad of the group.
Sing every first line from the second year. Okay.
Only thing I've said to them to add to the sheet is
I
for
see
the
it.
mathematics.
But that she's not afraid of. We need to figure out something different.
He's the daddy you trust to book your holiday.
3, 2, 1.
Right, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Daddy of the group used to be anyway, but we've corrupted him a little bit.
We've corrupted him a little bit.
Really, I'm sure he knows deep down he's the sensible one.
This is great. This is great. I'm learning more for sure.
Okay, 3.
I know very little about Zayn, so this is going to be very helpful to me. The Pillow Talk reaction is coming, I promise you.
2, 1. Big up yourselves.
Pick up yourself.
Zayn wears his heart on his sleeve.
Real family guy.
Hey, listen, I tell you what, you're not wearing them when you're out with me.
He does sound like he's from where I'm from. You know, I'm from Liverpool. He sounds like he's from the north somewhere. Let me know where he's from, like.
Alright, Mum, I'll talk to you later. Alright, see you later. Love you too. Bye.
See you later.
But he's got
Is he from like Lancaster or something? I'm trying to get it, man. I'm trying to get it from the
a
accent.
real big heart, even though he won't admit it.
I don't like it.
Did they just kill the adore you fish? I'm kidding.
Don't like seeing it struggle like that in the net. Terrible.
No, me either. I didn't like it.
Who wants to come and wake Zane up? Oh, I hate this bit.
Come on, wake Zane.
He doesn't like to get out of bed.
Same, mate.
I'm a vampire, get away. Zane's voice.
Me and Zane going on tour would be crazy. Obviously for the reason that Zane's a million times bigger than I am, so that would be crazy. But the other thing is that me and him being on tour together, if I'm meant to be like the opening act or something, I'm not getting out of bed neither. So that's going to be a really interesting time.
This actually gives us the edge.
Oh, that's a good little vocal. Now, Harry, I feel like I know a little bit more about.
Then you got Harry, who's like perfect pop star, just born for it, like loves it.
He's just being Harry, and he just likes to go out and have a good time and doesn't want to waste a moment.
I like that.
I've just seen him doing pads. I wouldn't start with him if I were you.
That's Harry going, you know, some ideas for the tour. We could break this out, you know, I'm just saying.
Mark, get the boom out of shot. You're ruining it. What are you doing, Mark?
Mark.
He's definitely very charming. Harry just pulls it out of the bag every time. Between Harry and Niall, they're the two that really lift, I think, the mood of the band.
I love the way they just compliment each other, man. I love that. A lot of support there.
Niall is just like happy-go-lucky.
The most carefree person around.
He just loves life.
And
He just has fun the whole time, just does his own thing.
on top of my sombrero. We start our European tour in France, and it is a very nice place to play. And we went.
He's actually kind of nailing that right now. Niall is nailing that. Just trying to have some fun with his name. Look, not everything I do is a hit, alright?
To Amsterdam, to Netherlands. And then we got to Germany. And we also got to Oberhausen. Every time we go to Italy, Marco is like the president. Or I go to Spain. Todo el tiempo is a very nice place to be.
When you're worrying about stuff.
I feel like every city he goes to, he really listens to the accent and how they speak. I kind of do the same thing. It's weird.
You might like come out of a room and like have your head all over the place. And Niall will just go past on a Segway.
He just brings you back down to earth.
Oh, God.
He's always just going around the place like, I don't know. He just loves life.
Thank you.
You can't be mad at that at all. I enjoyed that, man. That was really great. Man, it's just for me, like, I felt like I knew more about Harry than everybody, but like even in there, to hear just the way the rest of the band is speaking about him as well, just kind of co-signs some things that I've already been hearing about Harry. But that's great to see them really being a unit there, really complimenting each other, and everything they said about each other. Once you actually saw their segment, it got confirmed. Like, you know, when Louis sitting there saying, you know, that Niall just really enjoys life and he's just that kind of person, and then you see his clip and it's like, yeah, that's exactly what you see. You know, he's just having fun. He's that support network, you know, and it's, you know, the daddy thing. I never even knew that Liam's name was Daddy Directioner. I never knew that. And then when you actually see it, you're like, okay, I understand. That was great, man. I've been enjoying the 1D stuff, man. This is going to go straight in the 1D playlist, so you can go and check out the rest of my One Direction videos. You can also check out the individual members as well. I always say that I'm somebody that really hesitated on One Direction because I didn't understand them. I kind of wrote them off as a bit of a manufactured pop band, right? And even a Directioner said to me, yeah, maybe with their first album you might have felt that way. But having said that, I've kind of heard a song or two off the first album now, and I'm fine with it. So I think it was just my own ignorance, man. So the only thing I would like to say to y'all is if I can be wrong about One Direction, and I definitely, the solo members, like I think their solo work is becoming their strongest. Like I know you'll love the band and I get it, but I just think the things the likes of Louis and Harry and Niall are doing right now, some of the strongest stuff they've ever done. Seeing them work together would be beautiful, of course, but I just think they're going a great direction, no pun intended. And I'm just totally here for it, man. But if I can, sorry, I didn't even finish what I was trying to say. If I can be like that, please be open-minded to other music yourself. You know, if you normally wouldn't listen to a certain rapper, I mean, look, there's a lot of junk out there, I get it. A lot of rappers are doing the whole... Like, I get rappers in a bit of a weird transition place at the moment, but there's still great, conscious, melodic, thought-provoking hip-hop out there that actually means something. Just be open-minded to that, but be open-minded to other forms of pop as well. There's other strings to it. You know, One Direction was more pop-rock, but just be open-minded to everything that's out there. That's all I'm saying. I didn't even really particularly like rock music too much when I was younger, but as I've got older, I've understood that it's not that I don't like rock. There's just types of rock I don't like, but there's rock songs I love and go crazy for. I just reacted to Stevie Nicks, Edge of 17. Incredible performance. You'll have a good time, man. I didn't mean to make this video so long. It's just when I've got something to say, I want to say it, man. But the one direction I'm going right now is to the next reaction, so I'll see you all soon. Have a good night.